At 4:44 on my clock, yes, ma'am. You got the power, baby. Period. But welcome in, y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm glad to see y'all today. As you can see from the title, we are going to be doing a peel back today. No idea what this is going to be about, which I know when we do the peel backs, we get one card to start to set our theme, and we just literally peel back from there. Okay, pulling out every card. So let's get into it. If this is your first time seeing me on your timeline or you're watching the playback here, welcome in, beautiful soul. May you ever love it here and know that Spirit sent you here for such beautiful and powerful reasons. If you are my returning soul tribe, my loved ones, thank you for being here, baby. Shade, thank you for being here, my love. Come on in, have your assigned seat, because you know we go together real bad, period. I love y'all so very much. Good morning, my love. Welcome in. Um, but yeah, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna do this collective, this peel back. But my list is open, okay? If you would like to get a personal reading with me, readings are 2222, and you can go to the description box to find all of the payment methods. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I would love to read for you today. Okay, so you can send in anytime that I'm doing this collective. I do accept PayPal, chat, or if you could use the Stripe in that link in my bio, it will allow you to use other payment methods like Apple Pay, Google Pay as well too. Okay. But let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit has to say here. Also, if you need a private service, my website is still available, CoachTerica.com. I will be discontinuing the website at some point soon here. So make sure if you need me, tap in while I am available, okay? All right, and let's get in. Spirit, let me officially open this up for my beautiful loved ones as we get into this peel back reading. I pray that you bless this live, bless this reading, Spirit. Let it be all that it needs to be for the person that is watching in this moment. We invite all of our benevolent ones into this reading as well to be with me to make it very clear and concise, and to be with my loved ones so that they feel super safe to receive everything that is for them. Let there be wisdom, let there be clarity, let there be truth, let there be love, let there be the warm feeling of safety, because we are spirit, and we thank you for that. We do speak and declare safety over this space, and for the person that is watching this reading, let there be no distractions as they are leaving. And we thank you so much for that, Spirit. Ashe. All right. Give me one card for a theme here, Spirit, to get started. We have the Nine of Pentacles to start it off. I love it. Abundance. Reaping the harvest of something good. Okay. Scraps to creation. Happy to answer that question for you, my love. I don't do free readings. If you would like to send in for a reading 2222, you can check out the information in the description box. And I got you. Thank you, beautiful soul. I appreciate that, cat. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles here. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles definitely represents some sense of harvest from some abundant seed, okay, that you have sown here. You're welcome, my love. For some of you guys, you have been in waiting for this, okay? You've been in waiting for whatever this harvest is that's about to come in. This really gives me good, like every time I look at this card, it gives me like a really warm vibe, okay? Even the energy of this girl kind of being in the garden, right? Some of you guys may be getting into an energy where you are gardening and things like that, right? Planting new seeds physically into the ground. But this looks also like you guys just diving into things here, okay? diving into new things, all right? Four Cups coming out with the Five of Cups and the Tower card, yeah. And this may be a message, of encouragement for some of you guys here, because it looks like this is something that, you have been waiting for, right? You may feel a little bit over it. Her hoodie says over it. You may feel some type of way because it's like, I'm tired of waiting on this harvest. I'm tired of waiting on the chance to be able to collect, from this harvest here. Yeah, but with these two coming out with the Tower card, this is very much giving again like the property. And the one thing that I can say, collectively that I've heard, even just from a lot of readers, right? A lot of people have been feeling a little frustrated, sometimes even with readers, because we keep getting these messages about surprise energy coming in, right? But a lot of us, right, are in this energy to where we still have these control issues that we're working through, right? And those control issues mostly want us to be like, when, when? I want to know, is it going to happen now? Can you tell me exactly, the date, the time, and that's the aspect where spirit has really been trying to keep us, connected from. Because it's one thing when you are in a survival mode, right? And everything working literally does depend upon you, what you do, what you don't do, how you show up, if you show up at all. But as spirit has been graduating a lot of the star seeds and the chosen ones out of that survival mode, it's like, yeah, baby, you're gonna have to get into your complete rich auntie, rich uncle, vibe here. And in a lot of ways, even when we think about, the person that is quote unquote rich, when it comes down to physical and tangible things, yes, we do see those people move around differently, because they don't worry about this. They don't worry about the tangible things. They don't have to. You feel what I'm saying? So this is the one of the habits that spirit is breaking for a lot of, again, the chosen ones, because through our process, right? I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with the, the habits that we created in survival mode, because we had to do what we had to do to survive, right? Literally. But now, beautiful souls, watching this video, this reading, you're in a position to where, God has either already graduated you or you've graduated yourself. You've elevated to a space to where that is not an energy that you to be in, or even a concern that you should, indulge yourself in, right? Let God take care of you. Yeah. We have the Eight of Cups here. This is kind of like that energy. Yeah, Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords. This is like that energy of you walking away from that, constant, right? Ten of Swords can represent an energy of something that is currently happening that may feel uncomfortable, which, if you watch reading, is probably the fact that you can't really control when, where, how, why, right? That may be the uncomfortability. For others of you, it may be something actually that's going on, like that's causing some sort of physical uncomfortability. Something as well too could be happening that could be challenging you and causing you to move out of the space that you're in right now. And whatever, mental conflict it may be causing for you, or just like anxiety or like stress, right? No matter if it's a small level of it or a grand level of it. This is a space where spirit is saying like, yeah, honey, make it your business, your job right now to figure out ways that you are able to safely and peacefully trust the process. Step away from the things that do not concern you. And for a lot of you, spirit is letting you know that it's the tangible thing. Beautiful, welcome in. It's the tangible things now that are, working themselves out. Those answers and solutions are coming to you. So you don't have to be on a full out mission to go searching for it, or jumping in and out of your hustler mentality and bag, right? Trying to, again, be in control of all of these aspects. Spirit is like, no, the things that you was in control of, which was putting the good seeds in the ground, you've already done that. So now the harvest is just dependent upon a sense of timing. Hey, before. It's dependent upon the sense of timing. And for a lot of you, again, if you are hearing this, you have to know that you are already in divine alignment and timing for whatever it is that you know this harvest will hold for you. And even when I said the solutions and the good things are coming to you, you don't have to go towards it or hunt it down. Knight of Cups, here it's the romanticism of life, or again, just the flower bringing, the the song on in the background, Fable, right? Unruly. Is that what it's called? It might be called something else. Love songs is what it's called, but Unruly is also in the title too. Um, but yeah, it's just talking about like I'm finna have her singing love songs, right? The way I'm finna be catering to her body, to her, you know, sensual needs and all of that. Like, yeah, it very much gives Knight of Cups. And for a lot of you, you know, Spirit is wanting you to understand fully that if you are still in some sense of waiting right now, it's not that you're waiting on worst case scenario, or not that you know, things are waiting for you to come up with some other solution right now. No, it's just on timing. And if anything, right, with this Eight of Cups here, I don't feel that everybody, but for some of you, it may be the energy of you need to, you know what I'm saying, walk away from a certain space first, right? Relocate yourself physically. It's moving from somebody's house or out of somebody's energy into another space here, or literally relocating from one state to another state, from city to city, country to country. Take it how it resonates here. But your one and only job right now is to position yourself for, you know what I'm saying, whatever this is that is next. Yeah. And Spirit is giving me a confirmation here. I'm speaking the truth with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords, that everything that you have already declared, confirmation with that notification going off, everything that you have already declared and asked for, baby, it's been, you know what I'm saying, yeah, it's been heard. And the Nine of Cups is falling, the way in which Spirit is having me lay this out is falling under the Nine of Pentacles. So everything is already in alignment for your physical fulfillment and your emotional fulfillment as well. Cups and Pentacles here. The nine energy also brings a sense of completion when we talk about cycles. And this again is the confirmation, right? 9:55 here. This is the confirmation, right, for a lot of you that you are out of survival mode. And this is something, for whether you realize it or not, you may need to and want to really remind yourself of this, right? It's one thing to know it and be aware of it. When you have habitually or subconsciously been, all of you has been in survival mode. It's almost like sometimes like PTSD, right? When a soldier may forget as they return to reality that they are in reality, and things may trigger them and make them feel like, oh, they're still in war, and body may begin to like react in the same way as though they were on that battlefield. It could be the same thing for chosen ones. And especially when it comes down to the aspect of physical things, there's no coincidence that the pentacles came out first as the theme, the harvest. And a lot of us literally are used to being able to just jump into that hustler bag, go do something to rack it up real quick. But when Spirit, hi baby, has really been co-creating with you, helping you to understand and shift your mindset to be like, yeah, it don't have to always be that. You know, especially when I am allowing God to be my provider. Actual nature of things. You get disappointed because it don't give you the result that you used to get, because that's not the space that you're meant to be in anymore. So again, this is coming to bring a sense of reassurance to you, love, that you're already in alignment for what it is that you have asked for. And don't ever get confused in your space waiting on divine timing to play out in your life to feel as though it's something else, or even something else that you need to be doing. Yeah. King of Wands here, Four of Swords, the Fool card, and the Star card. That King of Wands really gives me God's energy. It's also falling on top of that nine of pentacles here. And even as I'm saying, like, let God be your provider. And I'm also hearing God say too, when you allow me to be your provider, allow me to provide for you the way in which I deem necessary. Yeah. Because even that uncomfortability sometimes that come from like, I trust God, but, and you resisting and questioning the process the whole time. Like, yeah, sometimes you have to come up off of that energy and just take that leap of faith, be out here, in this full car energy, just like, yeah, I'm moving like I know God got it. Confirmation. Who was that? Alicia, I got you, beautiful. You'll be first on the list after this, okay? And thank you for sending in, my love. So, yeah. Spirit is literally sending a message to the star seeds and to the chosen here that you good. God got you. Confirmation. And thank you. If you believe that and you hear and you want to come in and confirm that in this moment, please do that. God got me. Tell your subconscious to take hold of that understanding. Your super subconscious, your inner child, everybody, all of you, honey. All of thine self. Let it receive that got me. Okay, the moon card here, page of pentacles, ace of cups, the world card. And yeah, spirit is still confirming, right, that there are a lot of things that are still hidden, right? And I'm also hearing spirit say, not only are things being hidden from you, but it's strategically being hidden overall, because there's a lot of people that are expecting you to get certain blessings. They already know. God done already prepared your table before a lot of people, which is why so many people, you know what I'm saying, were working so hard to try to stop you or defeat you, to keep you from moving forward and ever claiming whatever this goodness is. So that overall cloaking sometimes, right? And I keep getting led back to this because it's, for some of you, it's dependent upon you getting in the right space. If you are still around a whole bunch of karmic ass people, if it's your family, because I've done a couple readings on that too recently. But whoever it is, if it's a karmic relationship of any type, it's time for you to disconnect, my love, because you have a lot of newness that is coming in for you here. It's Page of Cups and Ace of Cups being side by side, and also being next to the World card. Yeah, some cycles and doors are meant to come to a close. And the son in the background said, I'm not going to fight it because, baby, I like it like that. Now, we was talking about something else in this song, but as far as why I needed to hear that in this is right is because, yeah, you don't need to resist whatever is happening here. And this world card energy, doors closing, is happening, right? It gives like a airplane type thing. Once that shit is shut, okay, Mia, confirmation. Once the door is closed on that plane, baby, once we have taken flight, only in case of emergency do we open it again. And you know what I'm saying? But no, the way spirit, if spirit is the pilot here, baby, it ain't no wrecking this shit. You're only going to make it to your destination. You're only going to get the promises that God has already made to you. But the only thing that could stop that for you, or first of all, the only person that could stop it is you. And how do you do that? One of the many ways in which you can do that, right, is by allowing your energy to still be connected to energies and other people that spirit has told you is no longer for you. Whether it's a most obvious thing that they are doing something that is dangerous to your energy and you can feel that shit, or whether it's a little bit of oblivion on your side, but God is intuitively trying to show you here. Do what you got to do, baby. Because as I've told y'all and been telling you for over a year, yeah, your harvest does depend. You receiving your harvest depends upon this. Because when God strictly said that some of these energies and people are not to be connected to things that are blessed or people that are blessed, he meant that. He meant, So do your part, right? Put the space, right? Next card here is the Eight of Wands. Put the space between you and whoever this may be, right? Only be connected to people who are going to bring an equal give and take with this Six of Pentacles being here. Yeah. And leave them weird ass people alone. Or you get what I'm saying? Like, and again, if this ain't for you, don't think that I'm fussing at you or saying something, you know what I'm saying, that is not relevant to you. Somebody here or that's going to be watching this playback, you already know who and what the fuck I'm talking about here. And there's very much a flighty energy, right? It gives me karmic energy with this Knight of Wands being here. Somebody that could really even have you stressed out, Nine of Swords here, or this Seven of Swords, you can know that there's some sort of sneaky ass, manipulative ass energy around this person or the situation here. That's where spirit is like, yeah, let that shit ride, baby. Because when I say that people and situations hold up your process, and even what I just got done saying, you at the root of it all is you, because it's about what you allow. 5:05 on the clock, yeah. But it switched 06 as I was saying it, right? Let's get to the next step here. When I get out of space of being frustrated, right, or even looking at my harvest as it is now. And this message again is only for those who are still connected to some people that you know may be or karmic family members or whatever this is here. But as you go back in your own individual space and you're looking at things and you're not satisfied with what harvest is bringing or with what, you know, as I sow the seed and I'm receiving whatever this is back, I don't like the taste of this. I don't like the way that this feels. I don't, shit up, baby. You got that. You don't have to take shit all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Three of Swords with the Chariot card. You can sit up and move on from this storyline of survival mode or always having to be connected to these half-ass energies to where it's like, man, ain't nobody ever gonna match my energy and love me like I love them. Why not? What type of people are you around, baby? As many things as we come to this space and we find these beautiful correlations, we find our truths here, we find the goodness. Also a reminder that as you go back into the world, honey, keep that same standard because this exists. And as I keep hearing this relocate, you in an area where you feeling like it don't, baby, put yourself where it does exist. Because when I say that if you're listening to this, you've sown the right seeds, baby, to be connected to this energy or be connected to that will give you equal give and take, equal love, the way you love people, the way you show up for people, the way you give, the way you sow good seeds continually, the way you really come and show up for people with no ulterior motives. My tribe is full of pure-hearted people, people who are givers authentically. People who use their tuition and healing powers for good. You deserve that back. You don't deserve to be the only person in the room with that goodness about you. And even though that may have been the story before, right? Remember, baby, we are turning the page. We are switching the chapter. Chariot card is here. We are moving forward. We have moved forward. And this is your reminder and your call to bring all of you with you, baby. Don't let your mind stay in that space of thinking as new people are coming in or as you're being introduced to new spaces, right? And you may see some familiar energies of like those people that you walked away from that were oppressive and manipulative. Baby, don't ever feel like you have to begin to compromise and start bending and shape shifting yourself, right, to fit into that. No, you realize, baby, either this space that I'm not going to be able to stay in or you're not going to be able to stay in. And as we've already established before, if it's a space that God told you to be in, baby, everything else got to flee that is opposing you. If you go into some sort of survival mode mindset of dimming your light like you used to because you don't want to cause a ripple or a wave in the water, no, baby, you're going to fail the test. Because your only assignment, baby, is to take up room. Take up room being all of who God called you to be. Yeah, that's your new contract. Thank you, Spirit. Next card on the top of the deck, Two of Cups. This is your only assignment now. New soul trade here. Ten of Cups. This is what's connected to your promise, this mindset shift, your approach, your perception to life, how you even see yourself. It's connected. You claiming all parts of your promise here with this Ten of Cups. Justice card, everything that belongs to you. Sun card, and that's something that for a lot of you, again, as you've been in your dark night of the soul, down, do what you got to do. A lot of times you didn't want to talk. You didn't want to be seen because a lot of the things that you were seeing, witnessing around you was heartbreaking. You just wanted to be to yourself. You didn't want to be connected to the people that you was now seeing as monsters, right? You may have seen them as this or whatever was going on, but now as the truth had to come out, it was hard to see in a lot of cases. But if you're hearing this message, beautiful soul, the worst of it is behind you. You've already gone through that. And now is your time to really take hold to the energy of optimism as it pertains to your life. Yeah, that's what you're being led to here. Six of Swords coming out. Everything is fine. I can't make it up. And y'all know this is a Peelback, so I ain't shuffling no more. I'm just pulling at this point. But it ain't doing nothing but confirming what I'm already saying. You're literally led to the space that's like optimism, baby. Six of Swords to everything is fine. Confirmation with the notification on my phone. I love it.